Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. My name is Denisya Maharani with student number 113042011. So in this video, I would like to explain the materials about tour guide. So without any further ado, let's start the video. Okay, the first I would like to explain about tour guide. So the definition of tour guide is a person who guides visitors in the language of their choice and interprets the cultural and natural heritage of an area, which person normally possesses an area specific qualification, usually issued and recognized by the appropriate authority. And this is one of the world's oldest profession in the tourism industry and the basis for employment for ground handling customer during stay in the island. And another definition of tour guide. So a tour guide is a person who accompany a group of visitors or tourists, both foreign and domestic, and provide assistance to give explanation related about a certain place, like the cultural aspect, historical aspect, social aspect, and also culinary. And tour guide also may lead a group of visitors to the historical place, museum, or popular place. And then next, I will explain about what should be prepared for being a tour guide. So there are a lot of things that you need to be prepared if you want to be a tour guide. The first, you need to master foreign language. The second, you have to have an understanding of foreign culture. Number three, be polite. Number four, mastering the field. And the next is broad-minded. And the last is strong mentally and physically. You also should make a plan of tour itinerary guide, and here are the steps that you can follow. The first is research other tours in marketplace. Number two is name your tour. Number three is map out the duration, frequent, and departure details. Number four is list the major location and tour highlights. Number five is research through content and draft commentary. And the next, you can make list any third-party activities, attraction, interest fees, and also inclusion. You also can organize supplies for meals and accommodation approvals and choose your perfect timing. And the last is test drive the itinerary. And the next materials is about tourism. So the definition of tourism is activities of people traveling and staying in a place outside their usual environment for leisure, business, and other purposes for not more than one consecutive year. And the next is about the aspect that should be considered in tour guide. So the first aspect is communication skill. So communication skill is one of the most important things in tour guiding because being a guide is basically all about having communication skill. Because by having communication skill with a good communication skill, we can communicate with the tourists fluently, and also we can explain about the destination clearly. Number two is outgoing and engaging. So the tour guide needs to be enthusiastic, outgoing, and also engaging to create the happy and safe environment and also make the traveler feels comfortable during a travel experience. Number three is knowledgeable and passionate. So a tour guide must have knowledge about local area because a good tour guide can bring their knowledge and also experience and their personal anecdotes to the tour and to the tour. And in addition, a tour guide can add the trivia about the destination. Number four is organized and punctual. So it is very important for a tour guide to always on time and have a clear structure and follow the set itinerary so that the traveler will not feel disappointed about the travel. Number five is train and qualify. So a tour guide with an official guide training or license can add value because they are able to organize and run travel experience following official guidelines. And number six is improvisational skills. I'm sorry. So this skill is the ability to change things up on the fly and play off the energy of the group. Because sometimes the tourist is likely to have additional question or comment along the way. So that the tour guide should be able to adjust their script as needed. And number seven is have a keen sense of direction. So a tour guide should know where they are going and they should be able to help direct us and also have to prepare to give some general direction to help people to get where they need to be and when the tour is complete. And the last is enthusiasm. And the last material is about the problems that are commonly occurred in tour guiding. So the first problem is communication problem. So in tour guide, there these barriers could be happen because the first is due to noise. Because if we are in a noise place, the tour guide might feel difficult to hear what the visitors say clearly and properly. And second is accent because it might difficult for tourists to understand the guide as the guide speaks English as the second language with an accent. And number three is mispronunciation, and the last is cultural difference. And number two is property problem. So property problem caused by lost luggage due to being left behind or being stolen. Number three is health problems. So the common health problems that usually occur, the first is tourists got sick, and second is a tourist have an accident, and the last is tourist dies. Number four is travel problems. So the problems that usually occur because of lodging problem, vehicle problem, and also travel delay. And number five is loss problem. So loss problem can be caused by various things, such as loss because of pickpocketing, because of left behind, and also because of falling. And the last is shop problem. So the problem of shopping tourists can be discussed in two aspects. The first is shopping problem delivery, and second is commission issues. I think that's all that I can explain. Thank you so much for your nice attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. See you.